Alright, so my rule is I have to get at least one video out per day. And so today's video, at least one video, is going to be top 10 favorite 80s horror films. Now, I have 4 honorable mentions here for you on my top 10 list. And one of the honorable mentions was actually my number 10 originally, and I took that off. And then one's off because I figured, I don't know. So we'll start with Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. It's not in my top 10 because while I really enjoy it, I find there's some more of these I enjoy better. And to be honest, it was a Return of Michael Myers, it's a good film, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't beat the original, and I just couldn't put it on the list. Next we have Pumpkinhead, great film, Lance Henriksen. I've seen it only twice. Not too big of an impression, but I still like it. Poltergeist, only seen this once. This was my number 10, and I'm like, I can't keep it on there. And then we have Sleepaway Camp, which I've seen once, and it left a big impression on me, but my number 10, I just had to be number 10. And now we have the top 10 80s horror movies. At number 10 is Society. Talk about your shocking type endings. Sleepaway Camp is one of them. This one, it's your mediocre type weird horror movie until you get to the end with the shunting and everything that happens there. It's nasty and gross and crazy and weird, and it's one of the most ridiculous 80s schlock horror movies you'll ever see, and I had to put it on my list. Number 9 is Pet Sematary, an absolute classic to be sure of, an 80s classic at least, and it boasts great acting from Dale Midkiff to Fred Gwynne to even little Miko Hughes are great in this. It's a great film. Number 8 is The Shining, whatever. Great horror film, classic film. Jack Nicholson gives it his all. It's no secret that the conditions while filming this were not the best, especially for Shelley Duvall, but her performance says it all in this film, and then it's just a great film. Number 7, Hellraiser. Boy. I should also put another honorable mention, Phantasm 2. Forgot to mention that, but this one, I have such sights to show you. Great film. Great practical effects on Frank, just great. Speaking of practical effects, number 6 is The Fly. Just a great film. I've seen this a couple of times, and it shocks me every time. It's a great film. Can't say enough about it. It's just fantastic. Number 5 is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. One of these days I'll have to do this for the channel, for the 80s review, but if you want a fun 80s horror film, this is what you want. It's great acting. Some of it's a little bit beyond belief, but still great. We got a top 5 now. Top 4. Okay, it's top 4. 5 is The Lost Boys, and yes, you got Corey Feldman, Corey Haim, Jason Patrick, Kiefer Sutherland. Great classic 80s film. 80s feel to it. The hair, the music, the attitude. Vampires, vampire hunters, and everything. And even some of the effects. Just great. Number 3 is Friday the 13th, The Final Chapter. Absolutely the best Friday the 13th film, from the characters to the actors to the atmosphere to just the script itself. Absolutely great. And you got some of the great characters from the dead fuck to Teddy Bear. It's phenomenal. Number 2. I guess I should put the first Nightmare on Elm Street in an honorable mention because I was going back and forth on this. And I'm putting Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, on this list as in there because to me it's a superior film. Yes, Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic. Most people will put the first Nightmare on Elm Street on the list, But for me, this is a favorite list. If it was just a top 10 period of ones you had to mention from the 80s, I'm sure like Poltergeist and Sleepaway Camp and Halloween 4 would be on this list. But for me, it's Nightmare on Elm Street 3. It's a superior film. I think it's the best of the franchise. And number one, of course, if you know me, is Child's Play. Absolutely the best 80s horror film in my opinion. My favorite at least. Chucky will always be my favorite horror icon. I don't care what you say. You know, I have a close personal relationship with Michael Myers, but it's a working relationship. Chucky will always be my favorite. So what are your thoughts? What's your favorites? Leave in the comments below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one. Kind of short, but...